The sun dominates the sky like a merciless god. Below it, a small band of Homo erectus digs desperately into the cracked mud of a dying watering hole. Their stone flakes strike the earth again and again, but only dust rises to meet them. A young juvenile collapses from heat, and two adults lift him without hesitation. There is no time to grieve, no time to hope. The drought is tightening its grip. They move as a single organism, pushing across a savanna stripped to bone. Heat shimmer warps the horizon. Acacia trees stand like ghosts in a world collapsing into dust. Yet still the band marches. Because stopping is death, a mother carries her infant high against her chest. She clenches a sharp stone flake, the only barrier between her child and the ancient world's predators. Every step is a gamble against thirst, exhaustion, and time. Then, a disturbance. A herd of antelope erupts from the brush, stampeding past in a panicked blur. The tribe freezes, silence follows, and from that silence emerges a shape. A giant amphibianid, the bear dog of prehistory, ribs showing, hunger burning. The tribe expands in formation, waving branches and stones, their bodies rising tall. For a moment, they hold the line. Then the beast charges, chaos detonates across the savanna. One adult darts close, driving a jagged stone into the beast's flank. It snarls in fury, spinning to bite. The tribe scatters, sprinting through grass and thorn, the predator close behind. They run toward a narrow ravine, but the edge gives way, earth collapses, dragging predator and prey into a plume of dust. The tribe claws at roots, hauling themselves upward as the amphibianid crashes into the pit below. It is not dead, only delayed, so the tribe flees again. Hours later, they find a dying acacia grove, branches brittle, leaves sparse, but edible enough to keep them moving. They climb quickly, gathering what little nature offers. But the world has another trial waiting. Wind rises, dust lifts, the sky darkens. Not with rain, but with sand. A storm devours the savanna. Sand lashes exposed skin. The tribe abandons the trees, stumbling blindly into the screaming storm. An elder falls, swallowed by shifting dunes. Two adults drag him out, leaning forward against the wind with animal determination. Night arrives before the storm relents. Under pale moonlight, they find a limestone cave inside. The little ones collapse against cool stone. Adults begin tending wounds with chewed herbs and bark bindings. For the first time all day, their breath softens. At dawn, the band rises again. Cresting a ridge, they see it. A glimmer of water, faint but unmistakable. Hope, fragile and shimmering. But the water is guarded. Scavengers circle the remains of a kill. The tribe waits in tall grass, patient as stone. When scavengers quarrel and scatter, the band rushes forward, forming a defensive ring. Mothers scoop muddy water into cupped leaves, feeding the infants first. Relief finally touches their faces, but only for a heartbeat. The amphibianid has tracked them. It bursts from the tree line. Leaner, hungrier, desperate. The tribe moves instantly. One adult seizes a charred branch, swinging it wide as embers spiral into dry air. Another slams stones together, sparks flaring like tiny stars. Fire, primitive, accidental, barely understood, pushes the predator back. Step by step, united, the Homo erectus advance. The amphibianid retreats, then finally turns and disappears into the savanna. Silence returns. Around the waterhole, the tribe collapses. Mothers cradle infants, elders lean on one another. The juvenile who fainted drinks again, life returning to his eyes. As the sun falls behind the acacias, the band shares a meager meal of roots and pods. Exhaustion sways their bodies, but in their unity lies triumph. Against predator, storm, hunger, and the wrath of the drought, they have survived another day, a day that will echo through millions of years, carried forward by those who endure.